See if somebody knocking me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
What's the word?
Today we've got a good one on tap in the
What's the
AFC
word?
North, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm not eating right now.
This one teed up, and off we go.
I probably shouldn't have told Willie that. Now that I think about it.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Don't matter.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Open that door for me. Lamar, come on, man. Open the door. I'm busy.
Now Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
That is caught, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now Lamar changing the look. Play action. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
4th down, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Rolling to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now Browning on the move to his left. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 53 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
2nd and 7. Again, it's Edwards. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this throw will be intercepted. It's DJ.
Good looking. That shit. What?
The Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Up the middle, here's Edwards, and he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 19-yard line. They'll try and run for the 1st with Edwards. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Edwards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Browning. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 45 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On the handoff, Edwards, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Jackson, options out left, and maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Tough spot here, third down and 11. Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
And he is going to have a Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 41 yards. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw, Browning. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Likely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing is Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right.
That's what you get, bitch. Dumbass nigga. Tried to score, shitty ass bitch.
They're going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a 1-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3.
I ain't going for it, bitch. I'm about to need it, little bitch. Because you ain't coming back, bitch. And that's a fact.
You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
You ain't coming back, bitch. It's over. Some bitch.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Forced out to his left. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith.
I'm about to score on this bitch ass nigga Baltimore. Got this shitty ass Baltimore team. Fuck Baltimore, nigga. Fuck the team, nigga. But I fuck with Baltimore. Shout out to my nigga Javante Davis.
Mixon with a first down carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he works it
on this nigga. This shit easy. This nigga garbage can. Doo-doo boy. Go take out the trash.
Just his first 3 carries. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, Mixon. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
You cannot stop me, boy.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. They'll give it to him up the middle. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's third and goal.
About to irritate me. I'm about to get in there. Oh, damn, that nigga got me.
Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
On 4th down, Browning. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Now 2nd and 5. They run once more with Edwards. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now it's Edwards. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Come on. What the fuck you doing? Come on.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. This 2nd and 4. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Jackson to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throwing, Jackson. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he's going to get this one.